the fuck is going on? You know? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Airbrush Down Dirty Tricks Monday night edition. We are getting things started. I had a few glitchy things happening there. Sorry for that. Let's hope the sound is good. The video looks good. Facebook I tried, and that did not go, so we got that canceled out. See you later. Bye. Thank you for watching from Australia. Nino, Atomic, Robert, Gary Shees, what's happening, everyone? Thank you for popping in. Let's see what we got going on here. We got a few Down Dirty Tricksters in. Let's make sure we got a good sound and good video. Give me a thumbs up if you could. That would be great. That would be good. Oh, good there. Good. That's what we do. Michael, what's going on? Good, everything looks good. Aside from Facebook. Facebook just wasn't... I think it was showing up, but I couldn't see it on me, trying to look at my page. So, give me 2 seconds. I'm going to try that one more time and just see what happens. Just put you on that for a sec. Alright, let's see what that does. There we go. It looks like it's live now for people on Facebook. Of course, it's glitchy. Well, it's enough. Gary. Yes, Gary. I removed the plastic film. Yes, I did. All right, so it looks good. Facebook looks like it might be a little glitchy, but whatever. So let's see what we got. If it's not, then it goes away. All right, let's refresh where we were. The crazy turkey, that's what we got going on here. Yeah, you know what? Now I look, Facebook's on. It looks like my YouTube went down. Yeah. I can't do two at once right now. Nope, my computer just can't handle it anymore. Because as soon as I put the Facebook feed, my fans started spooling up like crazy on the computer. It's just too much data push. Alright, so now it should be a little better. Good there? Okay. Yeah, it just looked like I was getting a little blurry, so, okay, cool. Oh, happy Thanksgiving week, everyone. This is a Monday night edition of Airbrush Down Dirty Tricks with Thanksgiving week on a Thursday. Definitely not doing it Thursday, and I don't want to push it to Friday. Unless I get really, idea, and then maybe I'll pop up and do one, but I think we'll make this week's feed, and then we'll get back on it the week after. Alright, let's show you what we got going on. And I got a little surprise too. I did work on something new for the stream. Let's give it a test out. Let's go down to the top down camera. Alright, I'm going to zoom in a little bit here. I'm going to come out like that. I'm going to adjust that camera just a little bit. There we go. How about that? There we go. That's good. That's good. Alright, I did a little something. Guys, I'm sure a lot of people here watch some Sunday football. Remember John Madden, what John Madden was famous for? He always did the screens. He always did this stuff on screens. And this guy goes here, and this one goes here. Yep. Now we can do that. So now I can point out when I'm doing something wrong like that, or this, or this, or this. Okay, so I watched feed years ago. Use reducer as an eraser. Yeah, I've done that. The turd duck in. So yeah, so I hooked up one of my inputs that has my iPad on it, so I can actually go in future videos and try to show you stuff like what we did here. I don't know if I'll use it much, but it could be cool. I'm trying to think, I'm wondering if we could, I'm going to try something right here for the first time. Let's put the Airbrush tool on this program and see what I got here. Hold on, where is it? Airbrush. Okay. Yeah, you can. I could do color. We could do color overlays. And I could probably go here, opacity. Kind of works. Let's try clouds. So just messing around. Something different. Something different that I might use in the future. I'm going to perfect it a little bit and go from there. The turkey and duck, the turducken, yeah. Lindsay, that's good. I probably forgot most of them. All right. Get set up here. Oh, I can do this too if I want to talk. Now I can just go like this, and look, I float. Hi. That's a new overlay key effect I can do. It's like those high school pictures when you had the face like looking forward and then the blur to the background. Yeah, it's got a little fang. We were talking about last week. It's kind of got that Skeksis look from Dark Crystal. Oh, yeah. That'd be funny if I could do like a green overlay. And have it. I could do that, though. Whoa. Okay. Enough of that nonsense. Alright, let's talk about where we were last week. We have our paint mixed up. Well, this is actually the same paint from last week. I just covered this up so it didn't get any air to it. And just had to give everything a good stir. Might need to reduce again a little bit, but we'll see. Now, basically what I've done in the past when I've had these, because they don't have caps, is I just take a paper towel, put it over it, and then put like a book on top of it. Something heavy. And it keeps them like capped over. So. Alright, I want to work this background in a little bit. So let's do this. I'm going to put the bright yellow in. And what I did, I just need the McMahon Johnny Carson. There we go. So basically I cut that paper mask that I was using last week just to make this a little cleaner around him. Doesn't have to be much, just a little bit. Get the edges. I'm glad they're helping out. Yep, probably easier just to freehand it. Oh, some eraser chunks. Get those out of here. Get that out of there. I put that little thing there too in case you get bored. We have a slideshow playing. I was just playing around with some new... I learned a few new things while I was looking up how to fix other things. The equipment here can do so much, I figured keep pushing it and see what else I can do. Okay, we're going to do... get some clouds back here. So a nice trick I like to do for doing clouds is I'll use Jarrell's Texture Effects or even a torn up Scotch-Brite. And I kind of hold it off about a 1/4 inch or so and move it as I go. So kind of like that. It just gives you a soft, kind of random cloud. I mean, just enough to give it something. So it's not all. So it doesn't look like the stencil. It looks kind of loose and cloud-like. And we're going to go with some whites, and we'll kind of pop those out a little bit. I just want to get this background a little color pop to set the turkey off. And that just lets them pop off a lot more. Yeah, I think I might grab a little orange. Maybe we'll get that. We'll push this a little bit further. A brand new orange. So hope everyone's having a decent start to their week. Hope most of you have, or all of you have, Thursday off and can spend time with family. A little bit more orangey effect in here. And we'll bring that up. Let's get a little bit here in the eye. Give a little bit more orangey yellow to that eye. So I love working with transparents, because with automotive we've used candies for so long as semi-transparents. They're just great to work with so you can build your project. Oh, Nidsy, I've done it. That's a lot worse than not peeling the plastic. Well, I guess, well, it's easier to fix when you can just rip it off, but I'm sorry that happened. But I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to learn a lot by how to fix that for future use. Just saying, if you want to look on the bright side. We'll give a little bit of this orangey glow to his belly, I think. Oh, did you get this one or a different version? I love this one. Well, that is a good thing. Not ripping your hair out is definitely a plus. I'm going to take that initial brown. This was the light brown. Just going to tone a couple things and put some texture in. Put a little bit more things going on in here. The nice thing about the Visionaire is you don't have to buy the crazy, couple $100 setup, $300. This unit here, just the desk, is so reasonable. That's what I started with, and then I built off of that. Oh, what I did mess up last week, and no one noticed, and I didn't notice. Where's my eraser? I totally didn't do his other eye over here. Let's see if I can carve this back out and redo it, because you're supposed to see a little piece of his other eye. So let me see if I can do that without messing this up too much. Yeah, I think we can get it. Look at that. There we go. Mr. Leahy! What's going on? What could go wrong? Exactly. I did some new things, Steve. You missed it. You want to see something cool? I'm going to have to show you how to do this next time you swing up. Now I can do this and go, hi. That's a nice new feature. And I can easily jump to this, which is cool. Back to that. I can play the video down here now. And I can do this, which is the old John Madden playbook. Whoops. Just catching Steve up. Let's see here. Yeah, we can go. So these guys here, they move around these guys here, move around these guys here, and they make a mean smiley face with googly eyes, with a big smile, and he's a spider. No, it's a Metroid. Nope, I'm doing that with the gear we already have. Same gear. I learned how to manipulate all the upstream keys. Alright. So now, you're just supposed to see that eye a little bit there. We'll make that work. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Got a lot of gold skulls in the house. We're going to give a big shout out to all you guys. Thank you, everyone. If you guys aren't members yet, this is the week to join. Because we're going to be launching on Thursday, or maybe Wednesday night I'll launch it. We've got a new product launch coming. Lindsay knows we're going to be doing the engraving flourish set. And we're going to also be doing the, going to try to get the Celtic set done, but we'll be doing Black Friday and Cyber Monday discounts for members. Members will get more than civilians. So now would be a good time to join up, and you join up by hitting that little join now up in the top corner. Take a pic of it and go from there. Now, Metroid was one of my favorite games by far. I still play it every once in a while in my retro system. I'll use a little Drew Blair skin texture here. Just to add a little bit of something. Oh yeah, that's a great one too. Let's get these trees in. Just gonna do this. Ooh, that one needs to, well, we'll move you a little bit. How about that? There we go. Yeah, I'm going to really work on that tomorrow, start refining it. I pulled it out today, and there's just a lot going on with this and trying to get other stuff ready. A lot of calls today, too. A lot of calls from people I haven't heard from in a while, wanting to start up jobs all of a sudden. So that's a good sign. That's a real good sign. Do that little parts on top of the feet, because those should be brighter. Steve, when do you guys head out for the wedding? Tomorrow, or you guys head out Wednesday? I'm just brightening these back up. Oh, trust me, I get it. So just keep an eye out for deals. I think maybe there'll be some good deals on those. Cool. Alright, I want to do this. I'm going to darken these a bit. Alright, now I think we're ready to start darkening everything. I'm just going to wash over this because I really don't want much white in here, except for around the head. I'll keep that brighter. Yeah, I'm hoping for a busy winter. Got some cool projects coming up you guys are going to dig. But yeah, keep an eye on my pages this week. I'll do a bunch of announcements of what's happening. It needs a little more brown. Like, it's great here because it's really dark. When I go this lighter area, it's a little too dark, so I need a little bit more in-between transition. Because remember, when you're using transparent colors, you're just like with candies, you're stacking on top of what was there. Cheese grits tonight, what's happening? You doing a big Thanksgiving feast at UMass? No, because I'm in the same color family, so I'm going from brown to darker brown. So I don't need to clean the lighter brown out. They're going to intermix with each other, just as if they're intermixing on here. Now, if I was going from this dark brown back to yellow, I would clean, like I did earlier when I went from the brown. If you go up the scale, you can just keep adding. You go down the scale, like if you keep making things darker progressively, you can just keep adding to the paint. If you go lighter, it's harder to do it because of just the way of nature of paint mixing. But like, see, that's got the darker brown. I want to put this lighter back in. And go from there. Just trying to dial in where I want it. I do a lot of color intermixing in here, like in the cup as I go, and just adjust it. You don't have to be like a formulaic 3 drops of this, 2 drops of that, 2 drops of this, and then paint, and then another 2 drops of this and clean. You don't need to do that. I mean, there's technical paint when you have to do that, but when you're working on the fly like this, you're just kind of like creating as you go. And you're better off just
I'm going to consider this puppy wrapped up.
Oof. Yeah, amber's gonna be a little. I guess that's a good term when it starts getting gray, and I guess bleak would be a good term. This is always a conundrum when you're doing feathers. How much time do you want to spend on each feather? And there are any quick ways to define it. And there are. Even just little things like that. If I had a prepared stencil, I could use this, but I went really freehand, so I really don't have an edge to go to. So we're just going to freehand off each wing. I'm going to build from the bottom up and work my way up. And working my way from that darker line down and creating that kind of drop shadow. So it establishes this one being lower than here. And what you can do, you can kind of go further, then from here you can just come out. If I can zoom in a little on that here. But yeah, see how it's starting to get a little lift, and here we can lift these. I really want to push this belly into the background. Under here. Over here, I really want to get this wing back and push it back. That's just starting to shape it nice. We can afford to get this one pretty dark and push it back and really get that push-pull. Same thing here. You can almost push this whole shoulder to super dark, and that'll really kind of start setting the depth up. Start to add some little feathers. I am considering on some of the projects of selling pre-cut masks for people who don't have the stencils. And I have another idea, I might be able to start selling the actual aluminum panel with the pre-cut stencil already on it, so you can follow along the video without having a plotter. I've been thinking about doing it. I don't know if there's enough interest to make it worth doing, but it's something I'm going to consider. So if that's something any of you are interested in, let me know. Mike Manning, thank you so much. Much appreciated, sir. Thank you. We added some new features today. My favorite is the green screen overlay. That's a really complicated question. There's a difference between what I sell like projects for, just because I know kind of the value of that project for a student, and obviously I'm selling them in multiple. So if I could sell enough of them, it's worth my while to sit down for a day and like prep and cut a whole bunch of them so they're ready to go out. Like, they wouldn't be worth it like onesie-twosies. It has to be a little bit of a volume for me to... Not a crazy amount. But for work, it's, I've been doing it a long time. I kind of know roughly how long a design is going to take me. I establish what it costs the materials, just like any business. And then, you know, what I want for an hourly rate, what I know I'm worth and feel I'm worth, and also what the market will bear and what people are willing to pay. So there's a lot of variables that go into it, but just like any business, you learn, you stay broke for a while, or, you know, you go in and out of being broke along the way. Yeah, no, I have members-only things coming up. I'm trying to think of what content is best for that. I need to start doing some, like, you know, monthly short videos for members. That'll be another tier up from what... The current tier we're doing for the $3 a month is really a thank you tier for everyone for the amount of hours I put into these, and then it gives you a discount off my download. So that's pretty much where that one's going to stay. And I'll do members only like poles and things like that to help shape. That's pretty much where that's going to stay. I might add a couple little things, but I think that's a good value for $3 a month. And then I might go up another tier where there's going to be more involvement. I'm toying with the idea, and I don't know how you guys are at it because I'm not big on it yet because I've never really used it, but so many people use it for info because all one place is a Discord channel where it's a dedicated Discord channel for this. The Facebook message pool's alright, but it's kind of limited on the things I can do and ask or reply and things like that. So I'm thinking about doing a Discord for members if people are interested in that, and that's where I can add other content. We can talk more and do some more videos, and or I can just help shape it. I was gonna do things on Patreon, but I think Patreon is just so disconnected from the videos. I don't know. I would love some guidance on what you guys would, how you'd like to see that. Every artist lives broke, man. From time to time, or for a while, and then hopefully they can start getting a little better. Hopefully. Not always, though. Trust me, I definitely get it. So this is where stencils like this. This is the matchmaker. Comes in really handy. I can usually find edges between this and my pocket GraFx that line up enough where I can keep things a little cleaner and build these wings out. Yeah, see, that's kind of the thing is, well, I don't mind investing the time if people are going to be into it. Because if I do Discord, it's going to be for paid members only. It'll probably be another tier up. I don't need to make a killing, but it needs to be enough where I can at least buy ramen with the hours spent doing it. I'm going to bring this up in front of me a little bit more. But see how it's, you go from the beginning till now, this is really coming together well. Starting to shape out nice. I think the plume on the back of his head. I'm not sure you're familiar with the ramen I eat. No. There we go. Can do that. Unfortunately, my wife already knows that and makes her own kimchi, and we do a lot of Korean in this house. But you're welcome to come and cook and get some lessons. We'd be down for that. Cool. Just keep working it. Oh, yeah. But my wife has to make her own, mainly because of some allergies that's in normal kimchi. So, get really good at it. And one of the best recipes we found is we're a big fan of Roy Choi. Been to his restaurant a couple times. Best friend. He did a master class on how he does his mother sauces and kimchis, and it was awesome. You want to get in that ramen deal? Ooh, cheesecake is definitely on my top tier of desserts. Yeah, we go to the Korean grocer probably a few times a month. That is for sure. That's good stuff right there. Let's get these trees out here. Go to where? What's Can Man? I don't know what Can Man is. If that's your Korean grocery, that's not the same name we go to here. No, we go to a local down in Lawrence, Mass. I'm probably one of the few white guys that goes, American guys that goes in. I go in there for my bong bong, which is an amazing drink. If you've never had it, I highly recommend it. Quincy. No, never been down that far. We go to a place called Shin Shin. It's a really good place in Lawrence I go to. The beef bulgogi cuts are great. I'll go for, you know, like pork butt and ribeye, because they slice it frozen, super thin. Great for doing like a hot pot. Right down here, I'm really just going for kind of quick and more silhouette. Yeah, I'm going to do a couple. Couple bird silhouettes down here. Michael Cohen, thank you, sir. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, yeah. Quincy's is a great place. It's on the other side of the state for me. Now let's darken this up one more notch. And we'll highlight some things and send this puppy home. Yeah, I love working in these color tones are really fun to work in. Especially with the time of year we're in. Alright, so now I'm going to the full color. It should be a little darker. Yep, just a little darker. This is still all that same red blah blah blah. The red oxide, okay? And then I've been toning it with black and purple to make it darker. This all this has been. Because I want to get under here. Really kind of silhouette out this tree. But this color needs that warm brown to go over. If you go over white by itself, it's really not that attractive of a color. It's kind of flat. So it needs something to go over. But it almost looks like I went to black, and it's not black. If I use straight black here, it'd be way too cartoony. Oh yeah. Well, no, they come in the nice part of autumn when it's transitioning and it's pretty. Then they leave before it gets gray. And, you know what I mean? After that first couple of snows and then the sand and that gray, that nice warm palette turns into gray poop brown. Yep, we're at the tail end of it now. All the peepers will go home. Yeah, once I get here, I'm going to actually take that brown and go more purple with it. And we'll do some final toning with that. But if you see how I went from that light to dark. So I went from that light brown to this darker brown to almost near black. Then I have some whitish, like highlight yellow I'll go through. Like a cream color. We'll hit those finals. Yeah, that stinks those years. We had a big drought too, so we went pretty quick. It wasn't a great year. Once it started, it transitioned pretty fast. Shoot, we're still having some wildfires up around here, which we've never really had that in the past. Like downtown, like near Salem, Mass, was, you know, kind of ruined the Halloween haunted happenings a little bit because of the fires. Tommy, what part of the country are you in again? Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I think our weather pattern to you guys was pretty similar this year. Drier, definitely drier than most. Usually we get hit with quite a lot of rain in August, or a decent amount enough, like into September. Then November usually rains quite a bit, and we didn't really get any. Until the other day we got a couple. Oh, it's gonna come. The snow will definitely destroy us soon. I did get finally ready. I got the snow blowers out, all the shovels, everything else is put away. Ready for it, but not excited for it. That is for sure. Yeah, same exact saying here. If you don't like the weather, wait a minute. Almost moved to Ohio when I was a kid. My father used to spend a lot of time out there with GE. Alright, we're going to go in, try to do a little highlighting, see how we do. So basically I got that yellow, which is the Wicked Yellow, the 003. And then I've added some white into it. Almost 50-50, so I got a nice cream color. Because just like I'm not using black, I'm not going to use pure white either. Just like pure black's too much. Pure white's the same. Go with a little bit right here. And we get the claws, the little. And I kind of want to do like a little bit. Like there's a little bit of sun peeking out there. We'll darken that up. These little tops of his cool talons. You know, just some subtle things like that. Brighten the eyes up. This is illustration, regular white and a little bit of the opaque white mix. Just, I wanted a little bit more coverage for this. Because what I really wanted to use it for was clouds. See, like that. I didn't want to overpower it, so opaque was too much. But see how that just gives a nice cloud without. I'm still using what's underneath. So it's kind of like a semi-transparent white. Just enough to show up a little bit. Nope. See? I didn't even clean the brush much. I cleaned it enough. And remember, so this is the yellow. If I use pure white, it would go kind of grayish because of the brown. But the yellow will keep it that kind of a creamy color. And so if I go like, maybe we'll do, I'm trying to think here. Let's add a couple little feather in there, like it's maybe this sun's uplighting it a little bit. Yeah. Let's see if I can get a bigger stencil here for edge. No, I didn't put any 50-50 in the illustration, just using a straight. With a little bit of the 4021. That 4020, the 4020 reducer has really been a massive improvement. So I want to hit. No, that curve's not right. What we got here? Just trying to get a little bit, yeah, I want a little highlight on this edge. And no, you're not going to get like the whole blue shift thing. So many people worry about blue shift now. We never even worried about it decades ago, and it got so popular of a talking point. And it makes a big difference when you're doing a lot of illustration. But the key to get rid of the blue shift is you're on white, you add orange. Half the time. So I added that yellowish, that chrome yellow to it. It kind of made a cream color. Basically the same premise. Just go through and highlight. Let me bring up top-down cam. And you can see. Get a little bit here. See how that's just a little bit of something. But it's not overdoing it. So that got a little too bright, but I'll just tone it back when I go back with the airbrush, with the brown. I'm trying to do this whole project with one airbrush. I always recommend at least having two, because it's easier to play back and forth, but sometimes you only have one. No, I don't mind the blue shift unless I'm doing like a portrait or trying to touch up, like cover something up. Sometimes I like the tone. So I don't tend to worry too much about it. And on this, like I said, like this is a little overpowering right here, but I'm going to tone this back with brown at the end. If I want to do some of these, like I could do the mids of the feathers. I can go through and do some light hits. You know, just like that, just to tone them. Then I'll tone them back down. Yeah, he's got a little glaucoma-ish going on there. Okay, my favorite birds is still the great owl from The Secret of Nim. So if I can get any type of influence like that on a piece, I'm good with it. Just I'll hit the edges of these wings. Like I said before, when you're budgeting stuff like this, Atomic, I've been doing this 35 years, and every time I paint, I also go through trials and tribulations. That's what it means to create art. You are constantly adjusting, tweaking. That's part of the artistry, it's part of the mastery. Get used to it. You eventually overcome it to a point, but you never really beat it. You just learn to work with it and work within those parameters, and you have fun. Sometimes letting go and not worrying about little things. Like honestly, one of my funnest painting this year was that finger paint thing I did at SEMA. Where I just flicked paint and threw it and made a cool thing. No control, no plan. See what happens. Yeah, Nicodemus is amazing. Don Bluth was my hero. I studied his work a lot. Actually, it's probably coming up on time of the year to watch that again. Look at the top of this head nice and bright, like it's got some light on it. know what this is gonna be? Look, it's gonna be eyes. Ooh, something spooky. Oh, I'd love to Steve do that. Maybe I'll have to do a Nicodemus one night instead, or the Great Owl. I always like Brutus. You never really saw him. He was always in silhouette. Yeah, maybe just a little happy smoky fire coming off. Bob Ross has trees. We have smoky fire. Alright, I'll remember that. This one is still open if anyone is interested. We're going to be wrapped. Definitely learn to draw them, my friend. I got really good at skulls once I learned how to sketch real human skulls, aside from like the crazy looking tattoo skulls. Boring, not boring, but just anatomically correct. That's why even my stencils are pretty close to anatomically correct. The more you learn that, the better. Oh, Oscar the Grouch. That's awesome. Look, man, everyone's got talent. Talent's a big part of it, but a lot of it is, and you're doing it, and everyone here is getting there and doing it. It's practice and dedication and immersion into it. It doesn't come strictly because of talent. A lot of learning, a lot of practice and patience goes into it. You should do a sick and twisted Elmo. But he's probably just going to end up looking like, what's that video game character? My daughter plays it. Ah, damn it. Big tall thing with the mouth. It's first person game. Let's get some orange in here. Look at a little orange on his body too. Just to get that warm glow, and that'll push down that white. You don't suck. It all comes with a little bit of practice and time. So I'm taking this orange, and now I'm just warming everything up with it, giving it like almost like a glaze coat. I'm gonna leave that pretty white. The feathers. I think maybe I need to go with this transparent. Oh, that's wicked red. I don't want that. Scarlet, no. I almost need a candy orange, but I don't really want to do that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this red, this orange, which is just straight up wicked orange, and I'm going to add a little bit of wicked red into it. Just because I want to get a little brighter, or a little richer. I want to just really push that kind of color. Killer Care Bears, yeah. Oh, Huggy. Huggy, that's the game my daughter was playing. It's not the name of the game, but the character's Huggy. See how that orange just really woke this up? Let's get that in the eye. I think that's looking pretty cool. Scare Bears. Now you're starting to see that nice tone everything's getting. Cabbage Patch. Now we're digging deep, everyone. Digging deep. Need that. Where's some purple? Need a little. Rotate my paint wheel. Alright, let's see here. Blue, violet, decay, sepia. We need. Where is. Ah! Do a little violet brown mix. It's a fun painting for a few hours. Oh man, I had so many Garbage Pail Kids. I wish I had them. Still, they were fun. Like, I remember parents freaking out then. Compared to nothing we have now. Like the crazy stuff. Okay, so now what I did is I did a brownish purple. And I can kind of glaze over these darker areas and they kind of get warmer. I don't know. I haven't done a Nightmare Before Christmas one in a while. So I'm thinking we're going to go there. Haven't done a Grinch in a while. What other things could we do? The Have a Day stickers. I think we do what, maybe a burnt orange pinstripe. What do you guys think? This would be really cool. And maybe I'll do it for myself since no one's buying it. This would be really cool with a red-brown variegated gold leaf pinstripe. I might have to go on this so it hangs on the wall. Yeah, I think a nice, needs more orange. Needs more cowbell. Always needs more cowbell. Some pinstripe. Zombie, Santa, and reindeer. Oh yeah, the Krampus one. That was a fun piece. Well, we don't have to do just one holiday theme. We could do a Santa type of thing and a Krampus thing. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what this needs? Hold on. You know what? I really loved the way this pinstripe looked when I did it for honey. Yeah, deathmatch, that would be cool. Now remember, there's only so many hours I can do them in. We'll use a Posca marker and see if I like it. Oh, that gnarly fawn. Ooh. Ooh. That could be fun. So I'm going to do this and I'm going to just get it kind of a little rough. I like this inner rough with the outer edge being sharp kind of look. There's brown. Got the cowbells. Falcor from Neverending. Let's get ready to rumble. Actually, don't say it like that. Get in trouble. So this is the brown. I'm going to mix the brown in this here a little bit more. Right, ideas are good. All right. Alright, pull this tape. Let's see what this puppy looks like. Actually, got darken right here a little bit. Alright. Oh, the white border actually looks really cool. Just gives it that frame. Almost looks like a card, like a Magic the Gathering card or something like that. I like it. I dig it. Yeah, you're not the first one to ask that this feed. Gary beat you to it. Gary was the first one. All right, guys. That is the finished painting. And that, my friends, I think is gonna do it. You know what? I think it needs a little white highlight in the eye. Thank you, Ralph. Appreciate it. I think it's a cool piece. A little different. I think the time lapse on this would be really cool. I'll put a little clear coat on this and it'll be ready. It'll be ready to go. If anyone's interested in this as a gift to someone, give me a shout. There are no bids on this. So I'll put it up after this. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, that looks good. Just bam, little eyes. Little teeth. Happy little teeth. Just pop that out. That little gleam just made it more sinister. Yeah, I like it. Give it a little more glow. Mess with these flames a little bit more, the smoke. Okay, one airbrush, 3 hours, because we did 2 1.5-hour feeds, start to finish, nothing but net. We used a little bit of, someone will comment that it wasn't all freehand because I used a couple of curved stencils and 3 seconds of paper. I appreciate it, man. Thanks for popping in. Just gonna push this back behind. Dig it. That's it. Atomic, I have like 20 skull videos on this. Go back to the Pack of Skulls videos. There's 6 of them. Then there's a couple other little ones. There's a few paper cut ones. Every single one of them I show a couple nice tricks on how to do teeth. You'll definitely get a lot out of it. Alright, people. I hope everyone liked that feed. The project looks really, really cool. I dig it. I'm going to go to my top down so you can see there. Yeah, I think that's pretty cool. Do that, and we'll go do this. Whoa. No, I think that worked out really good. I really like the way it came out. Thank you all for checking in. I hope everyone has a happy, healthy, and safe Thanksgiving. Take a couple days with the family and friends, relax a little bit, recoup. We'll get back at it right after Thanksgiving and start heading into our holiday Christmas feeds. I loved some of these ideas. Definitely message me. Go to the community page, post something. We will definitely work something cool out. A couple different Halloween projects. Not Halloween. Couple different Christmas projects. Yeah, maybe another Krampus one would be cool. Something a little bit different. And I like this one. I think this was a fun project to do. So I want to thank everyone for popping in. Have a great week, everyone.